welcome back to the Bullhucker podcast. I am Moose Lundstrom.
I'm Adam Pokey.
And we have back our returning Bullhucker, Mr. John Beltran.
Yep, and we'll see if you guys know which one of my stories was a fib.
We've already called you a bastard offline here.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you and my wife have the same vocabulary. Yeah.
I will say this. If you have not watched the previous episode, you want to watch that first, John's episode 7, where you listen to John's stories. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do that, or you're going to get the spoiler right now of which one is the Bullhucker before we do the next 3 stories for the next person. Actually, the person following you is my mother.
Oh, wow.
So Mary Lundstrom is
yeah, that's awesome.
will be on here after we do the reveal. So real quick, if you're new to the Bullhucker, what we're saying is we bring somebody on, they tell 3 stories about their life. 2 of them are true, 1 of them is a fib. It's either a borrowed story that's not theirs, or it is a completely fictional story, which in this case John's is. He's already told us is a fictional story. Now we just have to pick which one is which. And when we do that, we paper, rock, scissors to see which one of us has to jump on the fire first. Now, we're doing 3 or 4 pumps.
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Okay, John, we're going to make a video about this. We're going to do a poll on Facebook. How do you do paper, rock, scissors?
I do 3 pumps. You go 1, 2, and then
boom.
And then the third one. I guess it's 1, 2. The third pump is when you reveal.
Is when you shoot?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go 1, 2, shoot?
1, 2, shoot.
Okay,
correct.
So
that's the way I've always done it.
I won't say. So we've had 4 guests, and Adam do 4 pumps. Boom, 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 and then reveal.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm with you. And so was Brett McRae the last yeah, so we're going to do a Facebook poll here. When we're done, Adam and I are going to film
Good
this.
idea.
And we're hoping to make this viral video like the blue and gold dress where we start a worldwide problem. You know
or
what I mean?
Or
Like,
the Laurel and Yanni thing.
Yeah. Where people don't argue about politics anymore.
No.
People don't hate you because you love Trump or because you love Biden. They hate you because you're one of those 3 pump guys. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's right. I didn't realize I was doing it wrong all these years.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Honey, I like Bill, but I think he's a 4 pumper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's unnatural. It happens on the 3rd pump.
Well, I guess mine goes off of sports, with race, ready, set, go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down, set, hut. Things are in 3s in sports, and I consider that a game. I didn't consider rock, paper, scissors, boom. And so that's where I get that mentality, that rhythm from.
I lost to Adam like the first 4 episodes. And tell him why I lost Adam.
I think, honestly, is because I'm used to going on 4. So I'd go 1, 2. He would shoot on 3. I'm still on getting ready to go to 4. So I was always throwing rock because I was waiting for the next one. So it was like rock by default.
And I'm like, how's Adam kicking my ass? It's because he's got a bastard way of doing paper, rock, scissors. That's why.
So actually, I wasn't winning. You were just losing because you were doing it wrong.
But I know I saw one where you guys did go at the same time.
Right.
And, of course, you still lost. And that's undefeated.
All right. We're doing 3 pumps?
We'll do 3.
Okay,
this
ready?
will be weird. Damn it.
That's the one
3,
that I saw
4,
last time, too.
I win.
That was the same exact one that I saw, I think, a few podcasts ago.
Really?
Where you went paper and Adam went scissors.
Yeah, because I kept going rock, rock, rock. Then I went scissors and beat you. And then I tried switching it up.
Yeah,
and
I stayed up at night thinking about this crap. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, listen, nobody wants to be the 1976 Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the 08 Detroit Lions or whatever that was. You go winless the whole year.
Or the 2020 Larry Lundstroms, the worst ones of all. Good Lord, I'm getting killed. All right, John. So we have 3 stories from last episode for John. We have Bart's, the shower, and the magic marker story. Right. Okay, so the one that stuck out to me was the magic marker story, John, because you said something about trail cars, or it was trolleys?
Right. The trolley, yeah.
It was in New Orleans.
That was at the very beginning of the night. Right. You take the streetcar, but the streetcar is not in operation, especially during Mardi Gras, all the way downtown. So you got to stop off and then walk the rest of the way.
Gotcha.
And then you can pick up the streetcar on the way back. But it's not from uptown to downtown fully operational because of the parade routes that cut off part of the path of the trolley.
Okay. I never saw those. The Bart story is about a dude trying to get some. I get that.
Right.
That story's probably true.
Right.
As a Fred at one point in time, I get the. Although it didn't work out for me, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, although her and I became actually very good friends.
Yeah.
So, and the shower scene, I really want that one to be true.
I'm with you. I really hope that's true.
So for the Bullhucker, I'm going to take the magic marker story.
Okay.
See, I don't even know. This sucks. I don't know why, but I'm going to go, as much as I want it to be true, I'm going to go with the shower.
Well, I will tell you this. We never made it to Bart's that night at all. Bart's is the Bullhucker. We never made it. We never made it. Steve had the game plan. We were going to go out. Rock and I decided to do something different, and we never made it to Bart's in Metairie. Originally, we thought that might be a nice change, but we never made it. So the rest of the story, there was no Harris. There was no Tammy from Tulane. But, yes, Yale did use a paring knife for the phallic symbol that he created in the shower, and the magic marker absolutely did exist, where Rock came back with the D-I-C-K on his forehead, the racing stripe, and the goatee.
That dickhead.
Which was the end of the night, and the magic marker that was bought at K&B Pharmacy there in New Orleans on St. Charles Avenue.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Congratulations. You were the first one to fool us both.
Damn it. Took 7 episodes, though.
Yeah, it took a while.
Episodes. Damn you.
I never even thought about the fact of, like, not even going to the bar. I was like, you could change your name when you're talking to some chick. You know, I understand that.
Yeah, Bart's in Metairie did exist. It did. I don't think it exists anymore, but it did exist. We had even talked about it, but it never happened. It never happened, and Steve decided, hey, no, forget it. I'm going to do something else this weekend. Now, that doesn't mean that he didn't like, partying with his buddies and meeting women.
Right.
But never made it there. In fact, on Thursday nights, we used to go to a ladies' night on Magazine Street a few miles down between Uptown and Downtown. I don't know if we did it that night, but I know we never. In fact, I never went to Bart's in my life in Metairie. Never went there, just heard of the place.
Well, shit, our dynasty falls.
Well,
hey, we're 6-1, though.
No, but you know what? You guys have the satisfaction of knowing that the shower story was true.
Yeah, it is
that there's
true.
Somebody that would use a knife to carve a phallic symbol into a bar of soap.
The Peter grip. We're going to call it the Peter grip.
It is the Peter grip. To me, before I started using dispensers, that this is the best grip I've ever had in a bar of soap in my entire life.
It's ergonomically correct.
It is ergonomically correct. So many times that bar of soap would slip out of my hand. You know, there were no dispensers. I mean, there might have been, but we showered, like men do with bars of soap.
Do you have any clue how big the Peter grip soap bar would be in prison? Yo, man, give me that Peter grip.
The Peter grip soap on a rope.
I'm glad you thought of that before I did. But you're right. You're right.
Yale might be onto something. You know what I mean?
Yale's going to live on forever. He's now 55 years old. And it's like those stories happened yesterday with him. I've never met anybody more disgusting in my life. And I didn't even get to all the stories because I was limited to 3.
Okay. Well, you can always come back on.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you can because you beat us.
Yeah.
Right. You're bad. You're like our Hoist Gracie. You're too good for us now. We won't let you play anymore. So, well, John, thanks for coming on, man. You were awesome.
Hey, guys, love watching you perform, man. Hopefully I'll get out and watch some more comedy. This podcast, congratulations. This is a huge deal.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's been a huge deal. Can you imagine the celebration you guys are going to have? They're going to be old as hell, maybe. No, you won't be that old. You get to episode 100.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're talking about that's only maybe a year and a half away. Well, less than 2 years away.
Right.
That'll be looking forward to. We'll be looking forward.
Like on episode 98, 99, we're like, only one man has beat us.
Right. Oh no. I mean, it's true. I mean, you do have
John Beltran.
Well, so far, but the podcast is young.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
I think John's that's like a backhanded slap. I think. He's like,
right.
Well,
you just gave everybody the blueprint on how to beat us. So, but thank you so much, John, for coming on. It was so
my
much
pleasure,
fun.
guys. Yeah, it was
A
fun.
lot of fun.
We're going to go ahead and move on to our next. My mom is the next episode, hopefully. She's supposed to be here tomorrow, so we can record that one. I'm not going to be part of that podcast. Actually, Michelle Staley's coming back in. So her and Adam are going to try and find, because I know everything about you, Mom. She's just mad.
I can't wait for Moose to leave. Being like, what the hell?
Oh, I know.
I had no idea.
I hope that there's a few stories I hope don't come up. I'm praying to God don't come up. So anyway, thank you so much, John, for coming on. I want everybody to stick around for the new 3 stories. So thank you very much, and see you in a bit.
Well, look a little bit different than Larry Moose Lundstrom sitting here. Michelle Staley, I have the honor of being asked to sit in for Moose.
For Moose, yep.
Yeah.
And I'm Adam Vokey.
Adam Vokey, yes. And we have a special guest, probably one of the specialist guests.
First, we have to talk about the reveal from John.
I'm probably already fired, right?
No, you're way better looking than Moose. I'll keep you around
Who
forever.
invited her? So the reveal.
So yeah, we just finished up with
That's
John Beltran. And
Who's that?
I don't know, some dude from Morgan. I don't know. Is
I
that
know.
a radio station, B106?
I know that he fibs a lot.
And he's good at it because
Yeah.
he got me.
Oh,
and-
he did.
and Moose. So it was the first time that someone's like, got both of
Did he
us.
tell some Cubano stories or
no, he had.
back in the day stories
Yeah, they
when
were
he
all
was
from-
Rico Suave? What?
They were 1987's Mardi Gras.
Oh boy! And he
and
would have
him
been.
Him and his buddies, Rock and Yale and Harris and Steve and I don't
That's
know,
back when he had hair.
maybe
Lots
I don't
of
know.
it.
I didn't
Yeah.
know him back then.
Okay. All right.
So, but yeah, he got us. So good for
Really?
you, I guess, John.
Does
Yeah.
he win a prize for that?
Yeah, he wins the prize of never coming back.
Is that what it is? I
No.
wonder if I've heard. Well, I wonder if I've heard these stories. He tells a lot of stories on air when we're on B106. So
Yeah, he
okay.
told a story about a bar named Bart or a place named Bart's,
okay.
and then one of his buddies shaving a penis into the soap with a paring knife of some sort, and then
Okay then.
one of his other buddies wrote "Dick" with an arrow pointing down across his friend's forehead while he's passed out against a convenience store one
With
morning.
a Sharpie or
Yeah,
what?
with the magic marker.
Oh, nice. Did they take a photo of that? Send it
don't
out
know.
to the parents.
Maybe,
The
I don't know.
proud
It was
moment.
1987, so
They had their. Let's see, what would it have been?
the Polaroid.
Ding. Yeah.
Or the
yeah.
little 35 millimeter thing where you get with the little cube flash on the top, you know, the 110,
interesting.
something like that. I don't know.
So he stumped you both.
He got us both.
Okay. All right. well,
Well,
I'm not
all
sure.
good things come to the end. But at least I beat Moose at rock, paper, scissors. So
Yeah. Maybe they should come up with a different. No, you like that concept.
I like that. So
Like
it
that.
works.
I'm not good at it either. So.
But
All right.
so anyway, yeah, we just finished up with that, and we've kicked him and Moose out, and
Okay.
now we have our guest for today.
So you kicked Larry out because of the guest that you have today.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid he might learn something about her that
Well.
he's never known before, or
He claims to know all her stories, but I bet you he don't know all of them.
oh, I bet not. And I've heard some stories about my dad that I'm like, ooh, as you guys know.
Yeah, we heard some stories about your dad too.
As you well know, and I like to think that nothing would surprise me, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have to have Ron out here.
Yeah.
See if he tries to stump you with the same story I did about the cousin.
Let's bring on the cousin.
Oh, okay. I'll see if I can dial her up. All right. Well, we of course have Mary Lundstrom here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So did he have to pay you to come down here, buy you dinner, bring you snacks from the? Oh.
No, he doesn't treat me very well.
Wow. Have you noticed that, Adam?
I've
You've
never,
kind of been around
I've
this crew a
never
little bit
noticed
more.
that.
You never
he
noticed
treats his
that?
mom way better than I treat mine. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I think he's kind of a mama's boy, isn't he?
I
He's
think
a
so.
good kid.
He's
He
a good-
really is.
that kid,
He
he's a good
takes
one.
care of me.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's the way it should be.
Yes, it should be.
Can you write out something for my kid?
Sure.
Because he's 15 right now and very salty.
Hey, I have a 15-year-old daughter, so I understand the salty.
Just walk around with a cross.
Is that what you do? Is that what you did? Yes. Crucifix?
I walk around with a fly swatter.
Do you? A wooden spoon?
Yeah.
I'm always like, yeah, I had a belt to time or two. Yeah.
Belt, wooden
Look
spoon,
look how I
yardstick.
turned out. Yeah. I won't
I
tell
only spanked him twice.
you did.
Yeah.
I
he's not
remember-
here.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell this story, but I remember the last time I got the belt, I was 14, and I got grounded my whole summer before my 8th grade year.
Yeesh.
Those camels, hanging out with those camels and those red lights, whatever they're called. Marbles.
Oh, I was like, what? Red marble?
light.
You got in trouble for
light,
playing
red
marbles?
So, yeah. I learned my lesson there.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
did. I
It's-
learned. Yeah. The worst part was being grounded, but hey, yeah. I turned out all right, right?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time being grounded.
That's the worst
I
part.
got grounded one time, then I built a flamethrower while I was grounded. Then I got grounded longer.
How old were you? Was this a couple years back or what?
No, I was in probably middle school,
Okay, well.
high school maybe.
So, Mary, was Larry ever grounded, or
Oh, yeah.
did you know everything he did?
Oh, yeah.
He thinks you don't. He pretty much thinks that you don't, though.
No, his friend Tony one time said, "How does your mom know this?"
And
And so I told him I was your age one time. So that's how I know.
isn't that scary? I feel the
Yeah.
same way right now myself, Adam.
I don't know. I was a good kid, so
Me too.
her mom. I've heard stories about her mom. That if I have to worry, it's because she starts acting like her mother.
That's the same thing my husband says. Yeah. Hey, I was an FFA. Remember, that makes us all good kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
does-
wore that
well,
blue and that gold. We're good.
know.
Good. So, Mary, you think that you're going to be able to stump us with your? You have 3 stories for the Bullhucker, and are you pretty good at telling a lie or telling a fib?
Not really. I'm Catholic. I told you that.
Oh,
So we just have to watch for the lightning.
So I'll do this and then go to confession.
okay.
See, that's what the deal
There's
is.
kind of a confession door over there behind you.
Yeah.
You could go to.
Well, I haven't been to confession in
You've had no need.
a very long time.
Did you go for Larry on occasion?
Okay, Larry, you're going to be mad. The first time he made his first confession,
Uh-huh.
you know, the kids sat in the front pew, and then you have to go in and say, "Forgive me for, it's been that this is my first confession." And Larry was so loud they heard him from the back of the church.
So everybody heard it. Oh boy, how old was he?
And the door was closed.
Oh boy,
Well, they're like in 4th
the
grade.
catechism age.
Third,
That
yeah.
look at me. I went around the Catholic realm a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, and you heard it too.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, oh God.
Can you give us a little light on what that was, or do you not have
I
to tell the whole
think
story?
he said he lied to his grandma.
Not the grandma.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and that was, I mean, grandma's here and I'm here in his life. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy that came up with a podcast about lying lied to his grandmother.
Oh really?
Makes sense.
Yeah, it
Makes
does
sense.
kind of make sense. I see a resembling. Like, yeah.
Seems to be a trend.
You know, I didn't lie to my grandma, but I was like 5 and she lived in Akron at the time, and we'd went to the dime store, which was downtown, and they lived, I don't know, a few miles out. And I wanted these barrettes. Well, she wouldn't get them for me. So I waited till grandma fell asleep and I rode my bike with the little training wheels all the way to downtown Akron to the dime store. Got me some barrettes.
Right.
So when you say all the way, Akron is just.
It's a little town. It's not, it was probably a couple miles, but still, I was only 5. I had training wheels. And my grandma woke up and I wasn't in the house anymore. And she was scared to death. But my aunt's dad found me and loaded me up in the pickup and took me back. But I think I got spanked then too. I just wanted my barrettes.
Well, I can understand
So
that.
I didn't lie to her. I just snuck out of the house at 5. There was a whole path there. So,
My dad never spanked us. My mother.
yeah.
Yeah, I scared the heck out of her one day because I was in my friend's house in a boat. We were playing in the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw my dad kept going by, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh.
And I said, oh, there goes my dad. And then I looked, and her mom came out and said, it's supper time. And when I got, my mother, mind you, was only 4'11".
Oh, she was.
And she crawled literally up my back and was beating the living daylights out of me.
Because she didn't know where you were. That's what they
No,
were.
and she was crying, and I
Well, we don't understand. Until you're a parent, you can't really.
True.
Yeah. Or you get a
True,
hamster.
yeah,
One of the two.
Did a hamster? My mom killed my hamster.
Oh. Look at all these childhood memories coming up.
Janice.
Yeah, Janice.
Janice.
My mom, Janice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, all right, Adam, you're the professional at this. I was just asked to come along and
Right.
partake.
Well, I don't know how professional I am. I'll let you pick first.
I thought this said stripper pole, the one at the top at first. I only have one contact in right now.
You need
Mary.
to cover that eye up. And
I do have rhythm. I will tell you, I have rhythm. Yeah.
You got some rhythm? All right, Mary. We'll have to see some of that at the end of the taping, maybe.
Oh, not now.
Not now.
I'm
Okay.
very unbalanced at this point.
I'm sure it'd come right back to you.
Probably.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We've got my stint at the rehab, me and Sting, and Hacha. Am I saying that? Hacha.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that right? I think I'm going to go for, if you're talking Sting, the one and only, that one.
I knew that's where you're going to go,
Me and Sting. You know.
Mrs. Marks.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
In Pueblo, there was a lounge called Mr. A's, and that's where I hung out. And when we moved here, I went back for my girlfriend's wedding. And they said, well, after the reception, let's go to Mr. A's. And I said, okay. And we're sitting there, and they've got the neatest couch that has things about this long, little stripes, real small, like pinstripes.
Like on the fabric?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of the couch. But if you got close enough, you saw it said bullshit.
Really?
They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to find one of those.
And it was a sunken area in the room.
Mm.
Anyway, I was dancing, and all this commotion's going on, and I thought, what's happening? I asked my friend what's going on. She said, I don't know. So we looked, and there's these people that walked in. And they're saying, did you see who walked in? And I said, no. They said, Sting. And I said, Sting who? And they said, Sting.
You
Now,
know
see,
Sting.
I'm a Motown girl.
Oh, okay.
Who the heck is Sting? So I said, they said, you don't know him? And I said, no, I don't. And so they told him that I didn't know him.
Oh, boy.
And I was sitting on the bullshit couch. And he came and sat down next to me, and I looked over and said, hi. He goes, so you don't know who I am? And I said, sorry.
Harold, do you know who I am? That's what I want. Do you know who I am?
And he said, I can't believe you don't know who I am. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm a Motown girl. You know, if you sing Motown, then I would know who you were.
Mm-hmm.
Or disco. And he said, I can't believe it. He said something to one of the guys. They went out, came back in with an album. And he said, here, take this home and listen to it. And I said, okay. And I gave it to my friend.
You didn't even listen to it?
No. But he did come by and say, since you broke my heart by not knowing who I am, would you dance with me?
No.
And
That's
I'm like,
gotcha.
okay. So I got to dance with Sting.
You did?
And I didn't know who he was.
Did you find him handsome, attractive?
He was okay. I'm more into the Mediterranean look.
The
you know.
Motown look?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could see that. Look at Larry.
Right.
I mean, there you go. We'll just check out Larry there. So you would have been how old?
This would have been in the early 80s.
Okay.
So
She's
when you
like
danced to him, was it to one of his songs?
I can only assume because I don't know his songs, you know.
You still don't to this day?
No, I don't.
I'm trying to sing one right now, but I can't think of
Yeah,
one
we're
either.
always singing.
Hmm.
So
Excuse me, from the peanut gallery? Fields of Gold. Fields of Gold. Oh, yeah. We should put it on our, you wouldn't know it, Mary. Look at those moves. I think I was right with the first thing I said.
right. Maybe.
Okay, so early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And so was he flirting with you?
No, I think he was just shocked. I was probably the only person in the bar that did not know him.
She was deflating his ego.
I know, he was like, I'm Sting. That's kind of fun, though. I mean, yeah. Well,
And I said, what are you doing in Pueblo, Colorado? And he said, our bus broke down. And I said,
okay.
He goes, I'm Sting, you know, the police. And I'm like,
When he said the police, you still were like,
I'm like, what? You're with the police, but you're a singer? You know, I don't. Hello.
Right.
I didn't understand.
like,
I was like, so. Well,
So did he have a big crowd around him, or
once he got in, yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And my friend was mad because she didn't get to dance with him, but
And she knew who he was.
yeah.
Yeah. Did he say anything about the bullshit couch? Did he even notice that?
No, but I told him, I said, can you read what this says? And he said, does that say bullshit? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh.
So did he think you were feeding him a line of BS?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Sting. Did he smell good?
God, I don't remember.
Apparently he made a lasting impression on old Mary here.
Yeah.
I smelled good.
Oh,
I smelled good. Yeah.
what was your perfume of choice, Mary?
Emerald.
What is that? Do you still wear that?
No, because mostly hookers wear that.
Okay, then.
Hookers.
It was really strong. It was, it was
Okay.
heavy stuff.
Yeah,
so,
heavy.
Yeah.
Patchouli like.
Rosy
Rosy-like kinda?
maybe, yeah, kind of, yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine someone not knowing Sting. I mean,
I know,
come
that's
on.
kind of what I'm thinking.
But hey, I don't know.
I can't recall one of his songs right now,
I
but
know,
I know who he is.
I know. Maybe Police. Can we do that? Look at me. I just do radio in the
I
morning.
just work on a radio station. I have no
What
idea.
I do. I just spin music. Who am I?
I just work here.
Yeah, there we go.
You know,
Well,
I'm
let's
gonna have
see.
to find some Sting to listen to on the way home.
Yeah.
I want to make that Barry's ringtone on my phone.
There you go. A little Sting. So when you said Motown, like who's some of your favorite there?
Temptations,
Oh.
Diana Ross and the
Diana Ross.
Supremes.
Can you sing some of that for us?
Anything. Do you want this to air?
Yeah. I think that always adds, you know? I sometimes try to sing in the mornings to Beltran, but
How's that go?
he usually just shuts my mic off. That's how that goes
Well
right
played,
there.
John.
And it's not even his show. Look at that.
I did meet the Shirelles too.
You did?
I did.
Oh,
Did you know who they were?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So how did
Yeah.
you hang in those circles? Did you go to concerts
No,
and
there
stuff?
was a bar called Bucky's. I hung out in a lot of bars. There was a bar called Bucky's 2.
Bucky's Stew.
Yeah, Bucky's 2. And they were having like performers,
Yeah.
and you had to pay a huge, $10 or $15 cover fee to get in.
Huh.
But I did.
Okay. All right. All right. So, how are you feeling there, Adam?
I'm not real sure. It'd be really cool if she did honestly meet Sting.
If she did Sting?
I did honestly meet Sting.
We'll see.
Sorry, Mary. Gosh. Come on, Michelle. Get it in check here. Larry's never going to ask me to come back. He's going to be, that's it. You're not invited back.
All right. So we'll move on to
Okay.
the next one here. So I'm going to go with, just because I want to say it, Hacha.
Kind of like,
Gotcha.
okay, I worked at Furs in Pueblo on the north side, I might say. And
Furs.
It's a-
Furs Cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I'm thinking
big
a bunch
buffet.
of dead animals hanging around. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And I had the tea cart in one dining room, and this gal Lorraine had it in the other dining room. And she came to me one day and said, "They're switching our dining rooms." I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "They're switching our dining rooms. I have requested that they change us." And I said, "Why?" She says, "'Cause I want you to have Hacha for a while."
Gotcha.
And I said, "Okay."
Did you know who she was talking about at this
Yeah.
point? Okay.
Yeah, Hacha. She was about 300 pounds,
Okay.
blonde hair, big blonde hair. And the kids told me she's a hermaphrodite.
You don't know what that is,
I
do
do
you?
too.
Oh.
You too. Okay, carry on.
Okay, so I thought they were lying, but
Yeah.
But she was very nice. But she would like drink out of her glass, and she would have things like chicken and stuff, and her glass was all gross and everything. So
Chicken.
I'd always bring her another glass. because I didn't want to touch hers.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, she got to like me.
Okay.
That's fun. Hatcha had a club there in Pueblo,
Okay.
and she had dancers
Okay.
that you could date.
Date. Okay.
Wink,
Yeah.
That you could take out to dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
Mhm.
these dancers were just not very pretty. But
Okay. Okay.
you know, my mother always taught me to be nice to people,
Mhm.
no matter what. You
Mhm.
don't judge something. And so one of the kids that worked behind the line said, "I'll give you $50 if when you go by her table, you drop something and look."
$50 for that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, "No. No, why don't you do it?"
Yeah.
He goes, "I don't have a coffee cart." I said, "I'll let you run mine for a while."
You do now.
You know?
Just so happens I'll let you use mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she, when she found out I was going to have a baby, she started tipping me really big,
Really?
like $20. She gave me a $50 bill one time. She gave me
Okay.
$20, yeah. And she passed away 2 months after we moved here.
So did you stay in connection with her for all these years?
Only through furs,
Oh, okay.
you know. And when I was 9 months pregnant and couldn't move hardly, then I quit. Yeah.
So is she like Larry's godmother at this point?
I'm pretty sure she dated his dad. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, Larry.
I love you.
He's going to do a
But,
lot of editing on this. I have
It's
a
gonna
feeling.
be like that's it. That
This
is
episode's
it.
going to be like 3 minutes long.
She was a pretty cool lady.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
What's up?
really
Did she share any stories with you?
Well, she asked me one time, "Did they tell you about me?" And I said, "I don't know. What do you mean?" And she said, "Did they tell you that I'm a hermaphrodite?" And I said, "Oh, well, I'm Catholic, so that's cool." You know?
Right. Right.
What do you say?
Right. Yeah.
I said, "Well, you know, Hatcha, you are who you are."
Yeah.
So, you know.
And did did she have people that came in with her when she was
She
coming
had
out
it-
there?
Assistant
Assistant.
that used
Okay.
to come in with her.
Mhm.
Yeah, a young lady that, yeah. I guess my question was, who do you date? Men or women? You know.
Right.
And when this would have been how many years ago?
Oh, gosh. It was pre-Larry, so
Pre-Larry.
74.
74. Okay. And nowadays, listening to some of your other podcasts, anything's game.
Yeah, right?
Anything's game.
Yeah. Who do you date? I don't know.
Right.
That's,
Or you growing up in Linden. Slim picking.
yeah.
You invite your cousin
I
over.
was going to say, the gal down the road or your cousin.
Exactly.
Those are your odds.
Exactly.
I dated my cousin for 2 weeks. Didn't know it was my cousin.
Really?
I should have known.
See, look at this. See? It's not
Because he
so.
was really handsome, and he was so good to me. I should have known something was wrong.
And he was Catholic.
Probably.
Probably, yeah. So 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because he said, "So who are you related to here?" And I said, "I'm related to like
And
95.
you really liked him at this point, obviously, if you
man.
did.
I said, I'm related to like 95% of Pueblo, you know.
It's 96 now.
And he said, "Well, like who?" And I said, and I started naming, Velasco's, Martinez, Navarro. He goes, "Navarro. Do you know Jenny Navarro?" And I said, "Yeah, she's my
Oh,
cousin."
boy.
He goes, "She's my grandma." And I went, "Damn." I went home and I said, "Remember Richard?" "Yeah." "Well, I'm not going to date him anymore." She goes,
Hey.
"Why?" And I said, "No, because he's my cousin."
You know what? I am super proud of you, Mary, because my dad found out and he still walked down that wedding aisle.
Through with it.
He was like, did you know that story, Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. He still
Yeah.
walked down that aisle. Look at that.
Your dad's not a quitter. He starts something, he sees it all the way
Right?
through.
And no matter how hot you thought he was.
Yeah. And he was
Yeah.
hot.
And
The Mediterranean
Yeah.
look, yeah.
look at that.
Kind of made me sick.
Damn.
That'd be rough.
Larry, though, if you would have stayed with him, Larry wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So, there you go. There's that. Well, I don't know about this Hacha. How did she get her name? Like, what did that signify something?
That was just like a stage name for her, I guess. Hacha.
I'm going to change my name for the morning show.
To Gotcha.
Hacha Staley. Hacha Staley.
You
Think
need to
I'd
do
get
that
away
for your,
with that?
Like your whiskey wine
Okay, Hacha.
thing.
Hacha. You guys wait for it.
Happy hour with Hacha.
Hacha. There we go. Hey, I like that.
There you
All
go.
right.
If you need help
True,
marketing,
Adam.
hit me up.
Good.
Okay. Boy, I don't know. You kind of seem like you're a good little fibber over there, Mary. So, this could be a sad one. My stint at rehab. Do a lot of people know this story?
Yeah.
Hush hush or
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Would you highly recommend it or
When I lived in Pueblo,
okay?
I worked for the Division of Rehabilitation. That was my stint at rehab. So I was the secretary there,
Okay.
the very first one they came to. And I was part-time with the blind counselor. And
The ghost of the
ghost.
sands.
It's that ghost that Matt found.
I don't want him poking me. Don't poke me.
we had some really crazy clients.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What? Tell me, what's one of the craziest?
This one
stories?
lady was a client of my counselor, Felix, and she had her son with her all the time. But he would get up on the back of our couch in the foyer
Mm-hmm.
and ride it like a horse.
And he was what, 22?
Probably 17.
Oh my
you
gosh,
know.
seriously?
Yeah.
I was being like, not a little kid. He would just get.
And he had spurs.
Oh.
So we had to tell him to quit it because he was going to tear the couch. My thought was, and your mother is the client.
That's totally what I was thinking. I'm like,
How
wait a
weird
minute.
is
Who was
that?
the client?
Yeah. And then Sammy was our blind counselor.
Okay.
And I have several stories about her, but I was the one that would take her to the store. She needed to go to the store or do anything. So we were in Kmart, and she said, Mary, what kind of material is this? And I looked over, and she had a hold of some lady's sleeve. And I said,
at least it was her sleeve.
I said, I don't know. Why don't you ask the lady wearing it? And she said, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm blind. And I said, she tells everybody that. She's not really blind.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and her dog, she would go in the morning and didn't turn the lights on because she's blind.
Yeah. I guess you probably don't, do you?
And she didn't lock the door when she got in. And so Falcon was her dog. And police officer was jiggling doors, and he jiggled that door, and it opened, and Falcon heard it, and he chased that police officer for 2 blocks.
Okay.
She had a whistle, and she blew him back. And he said, why didn't you turn the lights on? She goes, 'cause I'm blind. That's why I have seen an eye dog.
Right?
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was.
She's a feisty one?
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
She was, yeah.
So your stint at rehab, and you were how old?
Let's see. 78. I was born in 54. So 20.
24.
No.
Look at that math from our Woodland. And where'd you go?
Holly.
Holly. Woodland and Holly. There you go.
Oh, see, I went to Arvada in Denver, so
Yeah.
I'm really bad.
So 24. So what was your favorite thing about working there?
I will tell you that by far, hands down, was my favorite job.
Was it?
We had one young kid that had a dog fresh out of the academy, and that dog ran him into walls and into doors. And I was sitting there one day and the phone rang, and I picked it up, and this lady said, there's a young man here that says he wants to have somebody come get him. I said, oh, put him on the phone. And he said, I'm going to kill this damn dog. I said, what's going on? He goes, he got me lost. I don't know where I'm at. Well, you're blind, so of course you don't. But
Describe where you're at.
I said, give me the lady. And so she got on the phone. And I said, what's your address? And I went and got him. And he goes, can we go get a gun? I really want to kill this dog. And I said, no, we just need to take her back to the academy.
Right. She wasn't ready.
ready.
She wasn't ready.
Yeah, so we got him a different dog, and she was awesome.
So you kind of helped set up that the regime. Is that what you did with the dogs and the patients, or what was your role?
I was a secretary that
Okay.
I used these and
Oh,
out
gotcha.
of their files.
Gotcha. And I guess this helped you raise Larry, working in
You
that
have
type of
no
situation. I guess
You
my
have no
guess
idea.
is
Hello.
he probably tried to play a few tricks on you, and you were like, "Hey,
He was only 3 years old.
oh, okay."
Yeah,
Was he an ornery kid?
okay, I'll tell another story.
Yes. Yes.
My friend Tammy Alexander and I, best buds. Her daughter Mandy and Larry were in the same classroom. And I went to parent-teacher conferences, and this was the first grade. And the teacher said, Larry's an awesome kid. He's got a really good imagination. But he needs to know when to laugh and when to work. And I said, wow, I don't know where he gets that. And Tammy is in the hallway laughing.
Because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Is that what you're saying?
Thanks for throwing me under the bus there, Tammy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, laughter's a good thing, right?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
he did have a teacher make a special thing, Mrs. Artery,
and it was for him.
because they would write stories. And she said, I am amazed at his mind, how it, he can just write stories so
He was a
convincing.
storyteller back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So did you foresee that he would be a comedian? Did you see? Did he do little stand-ups when he was a young kid, or?
No, but like he does with most people, he has a very quick wit. See, we're saying this in front of him. He's going to be all, he's got a quick wit, and he told me one time when my brother got married, he goes, you want to go to a comedy club? And I said, okay. So I went, and the next day we were walking through Walmart, and he goes, Mom, I want to do comedy. I said, then...
And at what age?
Oh, he was out of high school.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
me. I said, then do comedy.
Yeah. I tell you what, the podcasts I've been watching them, even my own, I'm like, God, that girl's funny.
That girl was funny.
And then you throw Larry and Adam into it. No, I just can be talking to him, and it's funny. People were staring at me a lot because I was laughing in my car outside the gym, wondering what I was doing. But anyhow.
Yeah, he entertains people very well. He really does.
Well, good. Well, I think these podcasts are a great thing, the Bullhucker. But man, boy, for being Catholic, I mean, you haven't even done this once. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it
No
is.
lightning, no
Forgive me,
nothing.
Father.
Boy, I couldn't. I mean, you're pretty. She was
Excuse me.
pretty just chill when she told all of them.
She was.
I'm a chill kind of girl.
Just chill. Just chill like that. I don't know what Adam.
I don't know either.
Let's see. Any other stories? Is there any other funny stories that you kind of thought maybe you wanted to share, but you went with these three?
There was probably quite a few, but these three were the ones because he kept saying, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet?
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought I better get ready.
You better get ready.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's see. What's one of the funniest things that, because I'm assuming that I've seen some of your guys' pictures from Vegas and stuff. Or is it what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
No. I didn't do anything in Vegas that I wouldn't do anywhere else.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
So that means you
But,
didn't do anything,
but
or you don't care where you're at when
Yeah.
you're...
Yeah, that's probably it. I'm not one that I used to be very oh, are they gonna think of me? And now I think I don't care what the hell you think of me.
Do you think you get to a certain age?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
Look out.
Me too.
Look out.
I'm getting there
Yeah.
quick.
You can't please everyone. I'm a people pleaser. But even I'm getting to my point. Well,
I am too, somewhat.
Hmm.
But I just, if people don't like me, then don't like me.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, I can't imagine. You're kind of fun. You raised a good kid. Let's see, what else? And you lied straight to our faces. Just got that going on. Mm-hmm.
I loved working the comedy shows with these guys.
Yeah.
Because meeting some of those people were so awesome.
Yeah. Who's probably your favorite?
Crystal the stripper, I loved her.
Crystal the stripper. I don't even remember
Is that her
Crystal.
name? The stripper?
That was Adam's girlfriend. What are you talking about?
No, it's. I know you're talking about. I can't remember. Cat.
Yeah, Cat Winslow. And she had heels this big.
Mm-hmm.
She walked in.
They had goldfish in them, did they?
Well, she had
goldfish.
hot pink fishnet stockings.
Ooh, look at that.
And
Was that part of her? Was that part of her spiel?
She did a lot on her stripper.
Oh.
Whatever. He said, Mom, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. One of these is a stripper. And I said, and? I don't know.
So she actually was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She went to the Hunt Club up in Fort Collins.
Oh, boy, howdy.
She
And
gave
did
me
comedy
a-
on the side?
No.
Okay.
She gave me a bag, and she said, would you watch these? And I said, sure. And I opened it up, and it's a pair of square pants. What's his name?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's square pants slippers.
I remember that. Because when he got off stage, then she had.
Well, yeah, those things hurt your feet. Not that I specifically know, but they do.
I personally would have just wore the slippers on stage, but
It took away from the fishnet then, if you would do that.
Didn't you try a pair of shoes on at some point? Okay. I
those
don't
was ones, the Bronco ones that Crystal made that you guys told me to put on. There's no way. No way in hell I was getting those things on.
know. Yeah. I still have those.
Yeah, look at that. You could probably tell some stories,
If
couldn't
Crystal
you?
could make me a pair in like a size 14, whatever that converts to in women's, then I might give them a shot.
Not quite sure. There we go.
Well, you never know.
Do you still have connections with Crystal?
Crystal? Yeah, she's married to Tim, which is Moose's best friend. So
Oh, okay then.
yeah, there's
Oh,
connections.
gotcha. There you go.
I'm
Lots
friends
of
with her on
connections.
Facebook. Maybe I should send her a message.
There you go.
There
Hey,
you go.
I need
think
the size
my,
whatever.
My favorite comedian is Vinnie Montez. My favorite comedian is Larry Lundstrom.
Oh.
Second comedian is Vinnie Montez. I love Vinnie Montez.
Yeah, Vinny's funny.
So when you go watch a set or whatever of Larry's, are you cringing because you're afraid you're going to be in part of it, or you're just like you're hoping you are?
I used to drive him up to Denver
Yeah.
so he could be amateur night.
Yeah,
Very
comedy
cool.
works.
Well, I kind of always wanted to do stand up. I did, and then I was like, I don't know if I can.
I know
not
a
sure.
couple guys that could probably get you on stage.
I know a couple guys. I don't know because I forget stuff all the time. Maybe that could be part of my.
I do too.
Oh my
Well,
gosh!
you know.
Yeah,
I get up there and it's like I blank out. It's like what the.
yeah.
was
I mean,
gonna
I try to
talk
be
about- I can't remember what I was going to talk about.
See, exactly. I don't
Everybody
know.
tells me you should get up on stage with Larry. I said, wouldn't it be funny if I dressed like an old cleaning lady? And then walked in and said, is this the something bar mitzvah? And
I think you should go for it.
Larry threatened me.
He
So,
did.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me do it because he's a...
You know what?
He's
The
a-
other half of Two for the Road is giving you permission to do that right now.
I think that'd be-
As far as I know, we're equal partners. So
Oh boy, there we go. Yeah, Larry's like, that's the last time. That's the last time Michelle comes and sits in this seat.
you know what's going to happen is Adam won't be here next week,
Yeah,
and you will be on this in this chair.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So, boy, man. So, the Hacha. You said you stayed friends with the Hacha.
Up until I quit working, yeah. Because I wasn't going to go to work. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
Can
But
I
you-
dance? No.
But you said that you think she passed away. Or when did you guys move here?
79.
79. Okay. Hacha.
Boy, that moves and everything.
What do you think? I can't even do. I don't even know how to do it.
It's okay. Neither does Moose. Yeah, that's good. This is tough. You got 2 tough ones in a row.
And you guys didn't guess the last one with Beltrani.
Nope.
Beltrani.
He got both of us. First time that's ever happened.
Yeah. Did he go into the sportsman voice any times when he was?
There might have been a little bit of the radio voice there, but
okay.
not much.
But it's Beltran.
It's
yeah,
Beltran.
I was gonna say, because it don't matter where you hear him.
It's very distinctive.
hey,
I know.
Yeah.
I have nightmares all the time. There it is again. He's yelling at me about my board work.
You said it in bed. This is gonna be tough.
Straight face through the whole thing.
I know. You have a lot to think about.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know, if you lied, nuns used to hit you on the with the rope.
Oh,
Yeah. It was sad.
yeah.
All right. Well, keep that in mind too.
Right.
Just for the record, I
Okay.
didn't go to Catholic school.
So we will be back next week with the reveal on this. So this is where I'm going to mess everything up. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on YouTube. Tune in, start watching these. You'll find out if which one of these is a lie.
Yeah.
A bullhucker.
A bullhucker.
A bullhucker.
And I have to tell you, makes me a little nervous living in the community we do. These people like to lie. I'm like, man, there's
And
a
they
lot of.
do it well.
I know, and a lot of crooked people. And gosh, several of them I work with. Man, that's a tough one. All right, Mary. Well, I don't know. You might have stumped me. I guess we'll find out.
We will find out.
We'll find out.
So we will see you all next week. Until then, I'm Adam Vokey.
Michelle Staley in for Larry Lundstrom.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.